I've been going back and forth on how I want to do this for months. From the moment I released my very first video on this channel, I've been trying to figure out what this channel is going to be. I know what I said it was gonna be in my first video, but that didn't really help me when it came to actually thinking of what kinds of videos to release. I know what I don't want it to be, but I find it's easier to point out the wrong answers than it is to try and figure out the right one. I tend to overthink pretty much everything, but there comes a time when you have to stop thinking and just start doing. So I've decided to make some changes to the channel. I've never actually introduced myself in any of my videos. Never gave you a proper name to call me, and that's on purpose. I've actually appeared on some of my friends' channels as well. When I did, I just called myself moral support because, well, that's the role I was trying to play, and I also was trying to not take up too much of the focus. But I also couldn't think of a proper name for myself either, which I know is silly because an internet handle is not that serious, but the fact I got to make a choice on my own identity, in a sense, carried more weight than it should have for me. That, along with figuring out a persona to represent myself, which I knew I always wanted, but just like the name, I really had a tough time with it. I had a lot of iterations, including ones made for previous channels, ones that I liked and will probably go back to for other projects. If it wasn't obvious already, the thing bouncing around is me. Hi. It's what I finally settled on. I decided to keep things simple. As for my name, I initially named the channel The Artprentice, and that was only because I brainstormed on a phone call with my sister one afternoon and we tried to find names that weren't already taken on YouTube. But over time, as I began to actually make videos, the name didn't really feel right. So I looked at the naming sense of some of my favorite channels, and it was really split between using their actual names, which I was not gonna do, and having the name of their channel also be what you call them, which I liked more. So without further ado, welcome to Homunculi. I am he, but you can call me Homoon or Hamoon for short. What do I do on this channel? Well, I like to make stuff, so I guess we'll talk about the things I make, me learning how to make said things, and talking about the things that inspire me to be creative. And with these three pillars, I hope I can make this channel into something I can be proud of. So that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying just bouncing around. I'll probably use this format whenever I want to have a conversation about behind the scenes stuff with the channel. I should probably add a background or something, but for now, look out for my future videos. I'm just gonna keep taking this one step at a time, you know, baby steps. Until next time, have a good morning, noon, or night. Whatever time it is for you, I just hope you have a good one. Later.